Let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Ask for it. Poor Natalie Mottram has been crying. That's clear from her awkward mugshot. It's hard to blame her. She has a lot to answer for. At the time this photo was taken, Natalie wasn't in.
Oh, she crying. She crying. No, don't be crying now. A lot of people, poor people that y'all been putting boots in their ass, they were crying for help. They were crying for mercy. Y'all showed them no mercy. Don't be crying now.
Intelligence analyst with British police, working on one of the most important and secretive penetrations of the global underworld elite. And she had just been caught, burning it all to the ground. While working as part of a police task force, she was blabbing its secrets to criminal friends. A huge secret, in fact, revealing that EncroChat, an encrypted phone system used by gangsters in many countries, had been penetrated by law enforcement agencies who were now monitoring the supposedly private Her snitching ended the whole operation.
Damn.
Yes, Natalie has been crying, but I'm quite delighted, because more than 2 years ago, in May 2021, I released an episode of The Mob Reporter fingering Natalie Mottram by name as the source of the leak. And now we all know I was right. Even Natalie admits it. The Mob Reporter here.
Man, why you so mad at Natalie? What Natalie do to you? What Natalie do to you? Damn, he going harder on the police than I am. This nigga's going harder on the police than I am. Damn. He said 2 years ago he been on her ass.
With important news on exactly how a corrupt and gullible police analyst in England ruined one of the most cherished and enterprising police probes, letting thousands of gangsters, drug lords, hitmen, and crooks off the hook.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here. 250 gemstones exchange. Just want to give you guys great content, and in exchange, you guys either like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully, all three of the above. And don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around. Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App $Michael US. I repeat, Cash App $Michael US. Also, check out my website, 250gemstones.com.co. Also, check out my Spotify podcast. We going up. 250 Gemstones Culture. It used to be 250 Gemstones Exchange Podcast, but I have changed it to the 250 Gemstones Culture Podcast. Make it easy for y'all to locate. The link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. I miss y'all. They put boots in my ass again. YouTube strike me down again. So nigga had to been gone for 2 weeks. Your first strike is 1 week. Your second strike, nigga, within the same 90 days is 2 weeks. I've been a bad boy. But it's okay. I am back. I hope y'all doing well. Did y'all see that mess? We're going to dive a little bit more into the story. I'm going to give you guys a quick little background what we about to talk about today. Everybody's corrupt from America to the UK. Let's do a little journalism. This is according to the record.media UK. I didn't know UK was thugging it out like that. I didn't know, mummy. That's how they talk out there. Mummy. Governor. Hold on, let me get this out the way. I know I ain't trying to subscribe. I'm trying to get subscribed. I ain't trying to subscribe to you. I'm not trying to subscribe to you. Hold on, y'all. Get this out the way. Come on. Okay, here we go. Corrupt police intel analysis jailed for tipping off criminal about EncroChat hack. A corrupt police intelligence analyst was jailed on Friday for tipping off a criminal friend about law enforcement's access to the encrypted communications platform EncroChat. Ooh. We can't tell the difference. We don't know who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. We don't know. Natalie Mottram, 25, was arrested on June 12, 2020. She subsequently admitted misconduct in public office, perverting the course of justice, and unauthorized access to computer material, and was sentenced to 3 years and 9 months in prison at Liverpool Crown Court. Pause, y'all. Pause, family. Pause. 3 years for helping out one of the largest crime organizations. 3. Do you know what would happen to you in America? You don't even have to be in the car in most instances in America. Here's the thing. If it's found out that I knew that, say Fred's probably gonna do a hit, and if I have information that Fred was gonna do a hit, and I don't go tell the police because they say it's my responsibility to let the feds know that I could have saved that person's life, I'm going down too. Co-conspirator. Even though you ain't the one with the gun, even though it's not your plan, if they find out whether you were around that person or they have video of you guys talking about it, even if you don't want no, even if on the video it says, nah, I'm good, I don't want no problem, let me get up out of here. Boom, you knew about it. You can still do jail time. Even if you're in the car, let's say you're in the car and doing a drive-by, but you're not the one that pulled the trigger. By you being in the car, you are an assailant, you're doing time. Big time. Woo. Maybe I need to go, maybe take my black ass out there in UK. Get my corruption on. 3 years? I could do 3 years. 3 years. See that 3 years, 9 months? I could do 3 years. Moultrie had been working for a regional organized crime unit on secondment from Cheshire Constabulary. These are UK, where they use a lot of constabulary, a lot of fancy words out there. Cheshire Constabulary, and was conducting threat assessments of criminal groups when she was briefed on the UK National Crime Agency's NCA. EncroChat was a bespoke encrypted communications platform widely used by serious organized crime groups in Europe. That's what I'm saying. These are big dogs, and she's only doing 3 years for helping them out. Ooh. You imagine do to a nigga ass if he helped out the mob. You know what they happened to your boy Michael if I helped out the mob? Although its creators claimed it was developed for celebrities who needed additional privacy, law enforcement agencies argued that the vast majority of the EncroChat's customers were actually criminals. This platform was compromised in 2020 by cyber specialists working for French and Dutch police, and the intelligence that law enforcement agencies gleaned from the operation was subsequently used to arrest thousands of suspects across the continent. Ooh, if you guys want to read the rest of this article, the record.media/UK police intel. Would y'all like to know my opinion? Do y'all want my opinion? Of course you do. That's why your ass is here. UK cutting up. UK is cutting up. They're very lenient. They're very lenient on their crime. Maybe that's why the crime is so high. You know that's what happened in New Orleans. They're very lenient. They had a 60-day law. If nobody came to the courtroom and pointed you out in 60 days for a murder, you get off scot-free. Your nigga ass get off scot-free if nobody go in that courtroom. They have to literally point you out in the courtroom and say, I was a witness. I saw him. That's a nigga that did it. He put 3 holes in that nigga head, kicked him in his ass as he, right before he hopped in the car and sped off. If you're not willing to do that, because at that time in New Orleans, anybody that was even thinking about tattling, they're gonna get the criminal's gonna find them too and put them in the ground. Think how vicious that is in the black community. That's another story. They think how crazy that is. You trying to clean up the community. You don't want to live around these type of people, and you doing the right thing. Point them out. Get this nigga off the street so we can breathe, so the streets and the kids can live a little bit better. And they gonna gun you down. They gonna find out where you stay, kidnap you. Some of them they get warnings. Hey, I don't think that's a good idea. You go to that courtroom. 3 years. They're very lenient. But what I'm seeing right here, because here's the thing. This is another reason why she's lenient. She works for the police. She's supposed to be fighting crime, and she's helping crime. She's supposed to be fighting crime, but she's helping crime. She's a traitor. She's corrupt. She's no good. She's right, because I don't show no favoritism to no police officers in crime. Even if, my humanistic side, I understand a lot of places cops ain't getting paid and they do put their lives on the line. I'm not an idiot. But at the same time, there's no mercy for us. You can't run a red light and say, please, I don't have the money right now. My kid is sick. My kid, I need that money for the inhaler. I'm on a budget. They don't care. It's an eye for an eye with me. So I can't care for Miss Natalie Motrum or Matrum. I think it's Matrum. Miss Natalie Matrum. She's a big dog in the agency. She's an analyst, criminal analyst, corrupt intel analyst. So she's intel. She's working with the big dogs, and she is just as corrupt as the people she's locking up. No mercy for Natalie Matrum. She is crying. She is boo-hooing. It's okay because a lot of niggas was boo-hooing, crying to get home, crying because the guard's whooping them, crying because they ain't got no food. They ain't feeding them. They're not getting their nutrition in the prison system. A lot of niggas was crying when they needed help during Katrina. A lot of niggas are crying, trying to get out the gang lifestyle and trying to make a change. We need money. We need help. We need structure. A lot of niggas crying when they want to make an imprint on their communities, but they can't because the system made it to where the property tax so high, gentrification, all these type of economical tactics to eliminate the black race. Niggas been crying for years and nobody gave a hand. They told us, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Miss Natalie Motrum, you an absolute disgusting disgrace. I can't give you any mercy. My humanistic side would. I understand nobody lives a perfect life, but if the tables were turned and you are a police officer, and then I was committing a crime, you put on your badge, you be boasting, you just couldn't wait to put my ass in the back of the paddy wagon. I'm in the back of the police car, man, please, I know I made a mistake, I'm sorry, there is no sorry. I already know how y'all get down. So bye-bye, you go. You should have got 10 years. But y'all let me know. Flood my comments. 250. I'm gone.